Everyone who applies this trading style will lose money in the end. This was a comment I got under one of my videos. And the funny thing is that after that comment, I took 3 consecutive winning trades using the same model: Solana, Ethereum, and Solana again. All 3 trades won. But more importantly, each trade gave me more than 1 to 3 risk reward. Now, mind you, I'm not showing you this to say every trade will win. That is not how trading works. What I want to show you is something more important. This strategy did not just help me catch these 3 winning trades. It also helped me avoid many bad trades that looked tempting. Now, the problem is, many traders see the 1-minute entry and they immediately think it is gambling, but they miss the full setup. The 1-minute chart is not where I find direction. The 1-minute chart is where I take the entry. Let me simplify it. For swing trades, I use the 1-hour chart for structure and the 5 minutes for entry. For day trades, I use the 15 minutes chart for structure and the 1 minute for entry. The lower time frame is not the strategy, it is just the trigger. Does that make sense? So in this video, I'm going to break down the setup, the entry, the stop loss, and the exit of the 3 trades. The first 2 are swing trades, the last one is a day trade. And the last trade is where it gets more interesting because I use Ethereum to confirm a Solana entry. That small detail alone can change how you look at trades. Let's start with the Solana trade. Now, I took the first trade on Solana, but I started this analysis with Ethereum. So let's start from there. This is a 1-hour Ethereum chart, and you can see that price has been trending up. We had a break of structure over here. Then price, came down, retraced to this low, then came up again, and we have another break of structure here. So it is expected that if we're going to keep moving up, we should expect price to come low to around this area before moving up to break structure again. This is what we're going to be expecting. So in this price movement, we are seeing price action here, suggesting that price should go down. Let me explain it. Over here, we had a break of structure. Then we had a change of character, meaning the direction is changing to the downside. We then had another break of structure here. This can be clearly seen. There is a break of structure here. Then price went up again, retracement. It didn't take out this high. So therefore, we should expect another break of structure taking out this particular low. So this is the target. This line here is a target. Now let's now look into the price action, internal price action of this. If you look at here, internally as well, you have a break of structure here, and this now led to a change of character at this point. Okay, so break of structure here, change of character here. Then we had a retracement. So this movement downward, this is a retracement, and we have another break of structure here. This then led to retracement here, retracement, another break of structure here. So what should we expect? We should expect a retracement this way and price moved lower. This is just the setup, and we can see we studied the structure on the 1-hour time frame. Now, to mark out where price will likely retrace to before taking an entry, we have to identify the areas of interest. In this case, I'm using the supply zone. I'm actually on the 1 hour, but I'm using the 2-hour supply zone, which is this. Okay, so this is my supply zone here. So I expect price to move all the way to this point and do this. So therefore, I should be looking forward to taking a trade inside this region. I should go down to the 5 minutes time frame and look for a trade here. But what I did now is, while waiting for this trade, I decided to look for an entry in this particular region to trade it up to this region. This is my area of interest. So to do that, it's also very simple. I'll move down to the 5 minutes time frame. And before that, so if you go to Solana, this is the same setup we have on Solana. So back to Ethereum. To enter this trade now, I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes time frame and look for an entry. If you've been watching my videos, my entries are simple. Look for the same change of character in the lower time frame. So in the lower time frame, here is an internal breakout structure. Okay, so once we have this high taken out, this becomes my internal change of character. So what I want to do now is simply pull my Fibonacci from here and take this trade to this top. So it is simply this way. Take a long position from here. Make sure the risk reward ratio is at least 3. So to this point is 2.9, and I took it lower just to make it 3. But like I said, this is not the trade I took. The one I took is this particular one. So we're going to go Solana on the 5 minutes time frame. So the same thing here, we have a breakout structure here. Clearly, then here is the change of character. So this is a trade. Now, I didn't go all the way to this high. Once I have a 3x, you can see here risk reward ratio is 3. I'm okay with this very trade. And this just played out very nicely and hit take profit. If I had taken the same trade on Ethereum, you will also see the same thing happened. This trade played out nicely. Once we tapped in and we went straight. So price tapped in and went nicely straight to take profit. So this is the first trade. You can see on the screen, the entry, the stop loss, and the take profit is the same thing as you can see on the PNL. Now the second trade is Ethereum. So now we are here, and like I said, so we are now in the area of interest. This is the original point I was looking at to take a short position on Ethereum from. So since we're here, all I had to do is to look for a confirmation entry in this region. But my original target is this, but since this low is what led to this high, this will be my very first target. Okay, so still on the 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and look for a confirmation entry. So that just came here. Look at this. It's an internal breakout structure here and an internal change of character here. This just gives the signal that the price is going to go lower. The way I do this is simple. Take a short position from this region. Target is stop loss at the high, and take profit at that low. Then the only thing I do, this is 2.25. I need it to be 3. You move it up till you get at least a 3. This becomes a trade. So price took it nicely and went straight to take profits. So on the screen, you can see the PNL, the exact entry and exit for this particular trade. So this is the second trade on Ethereum. Now let's look at the third trade, which was the Solana day trade this time. And like I said, this trade came from Ethereum because if you look at this internal structure here, we'll be having the same thing. Let me just remove this. Price has been having breakout structure here, retracement, breakout structure again here. Then what do I expect? A retracement and break. I can target this region. I can target this very low. Okay, so on the 15 minutes, it becomes very clear that this is the supply zone to watch out for, this particular supply zone. This is the Ethereum trade. I can take this, but I actually took the trade on Solana. Let me show you. If you go to the 1 minute, like I said, this is a day trade. On the 1 minute, all we have to do is look for a change of character in this region, and so far as price did not go above this very high. So for Ethereum, this here is the change of character, which makes this trade a good trade to take. But where I took this trade is on Solana because I saw the same thing here. So this point gave me the change of character I saw on Ethereum. Okay, Then this becomes the very low, the target for this particular trade. And so for this trade, I actually got a 4R on this particular trade because of this very big fair value gap here that I was considering. So I expect price to actually tap in to close at this fair value gap. And you can see that this trade went straight to the take profit, giving me this P&L that you're seeing on the screen right now. And this whole trade took place within 2 hours 24 minutes. So this is it, 2 swing trades and a day trade using this exact same method, structure on the higher time frame and confirmation on the lower time frame. 3 trades, 3R, 3R and 4.2 hours. So the 1 minute chart is not the problem. The problem is using the 1 minute chart without higher time frame structure. By the time I drop down to the 1 minute time frame, I am not looking for direction anymore. I'm looking for the entry. Now mind you, not everyone has the time to sit on the chart and wait for this setup to form. That is why we are building Copy Me. Real traders take the entries and your account copies them based on your own risk per trade. If you want to join the waitlist, the link is in the description of this video. But there is one part that we have not talked about yet. Sometimes the setup is clean, the confirmation appears, you take the entry and the confirmation still fails. In this next video, I'm going to show you how I still get paid from trades like this.